ICE go home! 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 What are you guys doing?
Their job.
Tu nombre, tu nombre.
De arriba viene la recompensa.
These are our neighbors! Get out of our neighborhood!
You don't belong here. What are your kids gonna do? You should be ashamed.
For what? That's not random. That's targeted enforcement with warrants and probable cause. On top of that, that chanting doesn't change paperwork, not in the slightest. And the law doesn't pause for your feelings, which brings us to the name at the center of the storm. Abrego Garcia, y'all.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Obviously, a fast-moving case. Abrego Garcia's lawyer says the government is, quote, weaponizing the immigration system against him. My question is, what's your response to accusations that you're weaponizing the immigration system? And will, in fact, Abrego Garcia soon be heading to Uganda?
He is absolutely going to be deported from this country. He's not going to walk the streets of the station, so he can enjoy the little time he has with his family. And for the person who says we're not going to separate family, well, his family can go with him because he's leaving. He's going to be deported. Look, he's a criminal alien. He's a member of MS-13, which is now a designated terrorist. He's a wife beater. He's a human trafficker. He's been indicted for human trafficking and alien smuggling. He's a bad person. He's not going to be here. He's been order removed twice. Order removed by 2 different federal judges. He's going to leave this country in the very near future, and his family can go with him. I can't see who was talking before the sound bites, but whoever said we're taking advantage of broken immigration system, what do they do? What do those people do the last 4 years about this broken immigration system? They let 10.5 million people cross that border. Sex trafficking women and children, all-time high. Overdose deaths of fentanyl, all-time high. Number of terrorists, all-time high. They didn't do anything to fix it. President Trump is keeping his promise to American people to enforce the law, and that's what we're doing. We're making this country safer every day by removing people like Abrego Garcia.
Hey, just to follow up.
Homan said it plain. He's not walking America's streets. Abrego, that is. The family separation talking point, false. His family can go with him. Enforcement is not cruelty. It's a boundary. Don't you have something called a boundary, or boundaries rather? And if you think it was all just tough talk, listen to his lawyer this morning.
My name is Simon Sandoval Moschenberg. I'm a partner at the immigration law firm of Murray Osorio PLLC in Maryland, Virginia, and New Jersey, and one of the many attorneys in the legal team that's been representing Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Mr. Abrego Garcia was taken into custody by ICE this morning. My name is Simon Sandoval Moschenberg.
Well,
I'm
confirmation. Taken in ICE custody. No hashtags. It's not a Roma. Custody. Now, you hear speeches to sway your heart. I'll play one and then we'll deal with the facts.
When I was detained, I remembered memories with my family. Going to the park with them, going to the trampoline with my children.
Esos momentos me darán fuerzas y esperanza para seguir luchando.
Those moments will continue to give me hope to continue in this fight.
A toda la familia también que han sufrido separaciones y que viven constantemente por la amenaza de ser separadas, quiero decirle, aunque la injusticia nos está golpeando duro, no perdamos la fe.
To all the families who have been separated, or to all the families who have been threatened with family separation, this administration has hit us hard. But I want to tell you guys something.
Dios está con nosotros. Dios nunca nos dejará. Dios hace justicia a toda la injusticia que han hecho.
God is with us, and God will never leave us. God will bring justice to all of the injustice that we are suffering.
Wow. Now, this was Garcia's pre-arrest speech. And I'll say this, I respect family pain for sure. But every criminal case has it. You know what I'm saying? But emotion doesn't erase indictments or gang flags, nor none of the crimes that you've committed, buddy. Sorry to bring it to you like that. Psych. America can show compassion, and we still gonna have to enforce the law at the same time. Those two are not enemies. And Florida just showed what enforcement looks like in practice.
But today, Florida's Attorney General is going to announce that all the trucking weigh stations in the state of Florida will now serve as immigration checkpoints.
Great idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great idea. And by the way, I also think we should find out who gave him his road test, who green-lighted it, what company insured him, what company hired him, and all those companies pay the price. That's the only thing you got to do. You got to destroy the companies that are putting our lives at risk.
That's right. If you're piloting 40 tons on our highways, you need legal status and enough English to read a detour sign. That's not xenophobia, man. That's public safety. And here's what it looks like on the ground. Same state, next county.
Obviously, thank you, Commissioner. Obviously, most people in Florida are now aware of the serious tragedy that happened down in Southeast Florida. Someone that never should have been given a driver's license, much less a CDL license to drive larger commercial vehicles, engaged in reckless behavior that took 3 lives. Last night, we saw another example. We were able to arrest an individual who was in the country illegally, who was driving a commercial vehicle in Bay County. The individual, Roberto Carlos Vergara, has been arrested and is now under an ICE hold. There's no telling how many illegal aliens are in this country driving large commercial vehicles and putting American families in a safety risk every single day. And that's why efforts like what Agriculture Law Enforcement Commissioner Simpson are doing are so important. We have got to protect our American citizens from the dangers of the open border crisis and illegal aliens that may be engaging in behavior that injures people.
Invalid license, illegal status, ICE hold. After a fatal crash, Florida's message is simple. The steering wheel is not a sanctuary. And speaking of the crash, here's why that policy actually changed.
Good morning, sir. Please state your full name for the record.
Court's in session. Court's in session.
Harjinder Singh, अपना पूरा नाम दस्सिया जरा नु.
मेरा नाम हरजिंदर सिंह.
My name is Harjinder Singh.
Okay, thank you, sir. You have been arrested on 2 separate warrants, sir.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जी. तो तुम्हारी ना से 2 बारी ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਫੜਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ. 2 ਵੱਖਰੇ ਵਾਰੰਟਾਂ ਦੇ ਤਹਿਤ.
The first arrest warrant is for 3 counts of vehicular homicide.
ਪਹਿਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਾ ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ.
The second arrest warrant is for 3 counts of manslaughter.
ਤੇ ਦੂਜੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਨਾ ਉਹ 3 ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਮਾਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ.
Both arrest warrant affidavits were previously reviewed by a judge.
ਤੇ ਦੋਵਾਂ ਵਾਰੰਟਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸੇ ਫੜਿਆ ਨਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਸਬੂਤ ਹੈਗੇ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਜੱਜ ਨੇ ਦੇਖ ਲਿਆ ਸਾਰੇ.
Those judges each found probable cause at that time for each of the 6 charges.
Denied bail on multiple counts after an illegal U-turn and a semi killed 3 people. Tragedy doesn't become justice by pretending rules don't matter. Okay? Rules have rules. They are rules, or they're roulette. Meanwhile, the people were told no one supports ICE. Reality check. Deportation flight ops. And they are off. Weekly flights, multi-agency coordination, quiet, consistent throughput. It's not theater. That's logistics. And it only happens when communities want order. How much support? Try a hiring line out of the door.
Heard, sir, but the recruitment campaign for ICE, when we were going to hire 10,000 new officers, we've got over 130,000 people that have applied and raised their hands and said they want to work with ICE. So no matter what the fake news says or what the media says about ICE not having support, they've got incredible support from the American people. People want to join them and help them do what they're doing to make America safe again. So thank you for the
I was going to say that our recruitment drive, it was dead. During the campaign, they couldn't get, every story was the Army can't fill up, the Marines, none of them could fill up. They were way behind.
Heard, sir, but the recruitment campaign.
That's actually, I remember hearing about that. 430,000 Americans step forward for 10,000 badges. That's a mandate, not a myth, y'all. And Florida's not blinking for cameras or the court of Twitter either.
There's been a plot twist when it comes to the state's embattled detention center, even after a federal judge issued an 82-page ruling to shut down the facility. There could be another chapter in the case. This week, federal judge Kathleen Williams ruling the state did not follow a critical environmental law before the migrant detention center was hastily built before gates opened in July. Florida Attorney General James Uthmeier refuting her decision.
These NEPA federal environmental regulation requirements do not apply to state lands and state facilities. An alligator Alcatraz is on solely state lands. It is a state facility.
The executive director of Friends of the Everglades is Eve Samples.
It is impossible to imagine that a massive, expensive, harmful immigrant detention center in the middle of the Everglades is the best course of action. This sure looks like America's worst idea.
Samples' organization filed the lawsuit, and she knows even with this federal court ruling, the fight to close Alligator Alcatraz isn't over yet.
We're going to continue operating the facility. We believe that it's a fully lawful facility. This is an effort by environmentalists, by the left, by Democrats, and honestly, this judge to stall our immigration enforcement efforts. They do not like the deportations.
That's right. They're keeping the facility open while the legal fight plays out because they believe it's lawful. Translation, we're moving. I'll see you in court. We've seen windows smashed in D.C., policy activated in Florida, and Abrego Garcia seized. This isn't cruelty, man. It's clarity. If you want border secure, safety, and truth over theatrics, your team think. So smash that like button real quick. I want y'all to go in the comments and drop y'all take. And let's see. What we going to put in the comments today? Put see you in court. There we go. We'll see you in court in the comments if you made it to the end of the video. Y'all be safe. Go check out somebody today. You could be saving their life. Peace.